My name's Armando and welcome to Mando's Madness. Today I'd like to share with you some cringeful stories. To start it off, so I tell you guys to, be yourselves and be weird, express yourselves. Well, there's a limit. There's a fine line, and sometimes you don't need to cross it to express yourself, like some of the people's in these stories. Story number 1. So I worked at a frozen yogurt store, and like many frozen yogurt stores, it's all weight at the end. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. There's a scale and everything. So, it was on a night, it was slow, and this couple came in. Elderly couple. They got the yogurt, they filled it up, they put it on the scales. So, it comes out to, and I can remember, 5.6 ounces. And at this moment that I told him, he looks to his wife, and he says, "Can't have more ounces than inches." The wife giggles. And I'm just at the register like, apparently he has some balls to be saying this out loud, because that is just something we do not need to know. She found it funny, but I was traumatized. At that moment, my life was over. I really just didn't want to live anymore. I did not need to hear that. And you know what? I was done with the world. You see, this kind of stuff I expect from younger people. But why? Why, Mr. Older Person? Why? There's no need. Another story. So at the same yogurt store, we sold drinks. And one of the drinks is, fly. One of the drinks we sold was a smoothie drink called Naked. So, this kid was at the drinks, looking at the drinks, and he shouts at the top of his lungs, "Mom, can I get naked?" Naked? Naked? Of course, everyone in the store just stopped what they're doing. They stopped what they're doing and they stared at this poor boy who asked to get naked. And of course, I was like, I didn't understand either until he was holding the bottle. But the mom, she drops her yogurt and it goes everywhere, and she goes around yelling at the boys until she saw the bottle in his hand. Of course, that spill I had to clean up. Thankfully it was frozen yogurt and there wasn't a big mess. Win. And it goes everywhere. It goes everywhere. Another story. I was working at the job I'm working at now at a restaurant, and there was this perverted old man in a wheelchair. And he comes up to the counter and he starts flirting with one of my coworkers. She's freaking out, I could tell, because some of the things he's saying is just inappropriate. But in the end, all she does is just nods and smiles. So after all that fiasco, later he comes back, and I'm taking his order this time. And he starts, talking to me. Not about the order, the food that he wants. He just starts talking to me. And he stops mid-sentence at the phrase, "I want you." And I look up from my register into his face all like, "What? Mr. Sir?" And I do not have daddy issues. I have no daddy to have issues for. But a few seconds later, he starts talking again, and it was just, he wanted me to help him take hookers out of his motel. That was it. Now that I think about it, there's a lot of cringeful stories I have that involve old people. Is it when you get old, you just don't care anymore, and you just say, "Fuck it, let's be weird. I'm just gonna embarrass everyone today. Who cares?" Alright guys, if you like this video, hit that thumbs up. And subscribe to my channel to be told when I make a new video. Boop boop. Stay weird and spread the madness. See ya.